here while these guys get up here. The bonuses tonight are fight of the night, Gaethje, and performance of the night, Gaethje and Gane. So Gaethje wins like $825,000. Who's got the first question?
Dana, this event has dominated the conversation for so long. Been building to it forever. Now that it's finally in the books, I mean, you couldn't have written a better ending if it was Hollywood done. But what do you think about this event overall, the execution versus what you envisioned?
In every way that you can gauge success. I mean, the merch, we beat merch, the all-time merch number by double. We beat the budget by 40%. David, I just got off the phone with David Ellison. He's going crazy. I mean, out the gates from the first fight, the fight exceeded all their expectations. I'll let Paramount make their own announcement, but it was monstrous tonight. Yeah. Monstrous. Like he's, you know, you don't get calls from billionaires flipping out too often. So he is extremely excited. I'll let them do their thing. You know, they're over the last 2 days. There was something like almost 200,000 people over at the Ellipse. And delicious goes on and on. I mean, just every way that you, and then tonight the weather ended up I thought the weather was perfect last night. The weather was actually better tonight. So we're sweating the storm all day. The beautiful all day, and then it's looking like from 6 to 9 there's gonna be a storm. And this is fucking crazy, but the storm literally went like this and split and went around the White House. So, and the breeze was perfect. I mean, just everything. You couldn't have had a better night. It was absolutely perfect. Just enough wind to keep the bugs off us. I mean, all the shit that I was worried about played out perfectly. Production was off the charts. I mean, if you look at what we did, we built an arena on the White House lawn. That was amazing. But if you look at what we did at the Ellipse, it's almost more impressive than what we did on the South Lawn.
There was so much like pushback coming into this event, like even today. I know you said you expected all of it, but now that it's in the books, like what message do you have to people?
Pushback from who?
From people saying, "Oh, this event shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be fights on the White House lawn."
I don't give a shit about that. It's like when they were asking me about the lawsuit. I don't give a shit. I got lawyers. They'll figure that out. I don't care.
You got an incredible main event. I just want to get your thoughts on. I mean, obviously, Justin Gaethje.
I mean, it was fight of the night, but fight of the year, fight of the whatever. It's one of the greatest fights you'll ever see. It was incredible, and especially when you got a guy. I don't know where it ended up at 6, 7, 8 to 1 underdog, and then comes in and does what he did tonight. And then Ilya. I mean, the body shots that Ilya hit Gaethje with in that round, and then Gaethje gets through it. Gaethje's about to get into an armbar. He almost got into a triangle. I mean, you saw everything in that fight.
Yeah. And then last thing I want to ask you about the co-main event, Ciryl, obviously amazing performance. He comes out and says, "Man, give me that rematch with Tom Aspinall. We need to get that done." Obviously, we're not going to make fights tonight, but is there anything standing in the way of you making that fight right now? Do you feel comfortable that's a fight you can make happen?
I don't know. I'm not even thinking about that right now. Yeah, Ciryl Gane. Listen, it's hard to move up 3 weight classes in MMA, and especially in the UFC. And Ciryl looked great tonight. Guy, we always say, he's heavyweight that moves like a middleweight. He definitely looked like one tonight. We'll get back. I'm gonna let my people have some time off, this week, and then we'll get back at it and we'll figure out what's next. We got a big one coming up in a couple weeks too, so let everybody get ready for that.
Justin.
Thanks.
Front right here. Just get your overall thoughts on your experience this week and just how the entire fight played out.
It's really hard to put it into words right now. I mean, just trying to enjoy this moment. And yeah, it was such a crazy ride. We had a lot of delays. A couple of the rehearsal delayed, tonight delayed. But yeah, these are again, I wouldn't recommend this to my enemy. We are some of the toughest people on this earth. Mentally, physically, all these guys up here and all the guys that lost tonight. And me specifically, I said it from day one, I'm a promoter's wet dream. And I proved that tonight.
And you know, you gave him all the respect in terms of like his skill set in there. You know, say probably the second best guy you prepared for outside of you. But now that you're through Ilya, was he as good as you thought he was? Was he better than you thought he was? Can you talk about what you experienced in there?
I mean, he's very good. I mean, my liver still hurts right now. The body shots were crazy. I mean, he was really, really fast, but, you know, when he didn't get the finish at the end of the second round, I think it really took his spirit. And, you know, again, I said it in the press conference leading up, like, he really backed himself into a corner, saying he's going to be so dominant. And I said it, when we go to the second round, you're going to be like, what the fuck? When we go to the third round, you're going to be like, what the fuck? And, you know, that's what I did to me.
Did you feel he was broken after he didn't get that finish?
I never felt he was broken because he was so dangerous at the whole time. But in the third round, when I started landing those jabs, when he started finding his back foot, I knew something was different.
And you got to introduce your family to the president and first
Yeah.
thing. How was that experience?
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, coming from such a small town, I can't tell you how blessed I am to have made it this far, to have represented my small town, you know, as well as I have, and then now I get to represent my country as a whole, and I think I did a pretty good job tonight. My mom's dream was to meet Melania, and she got to meet her, so I'm happy for her.
And Ciryl, overall thoughts on the performance against Alex? Seems to have scouted him out pretty well. Just first round and the second round, how do you think the overall fight played out from preparation to how it ended up?
We strictly exactly what we did. We did very well. I prepared myself as much very well, and we did the job. We are really happy. We know every time when you let a guy like Pereira in the middle of the cage and the flawless, you're gonna have a bad night. So the mission was to make pressure and not to be in the pressure.
Were you surprised that he weighed more than you entering this fight?
No, I was not surprised. Yeah, 2-3 years ago, he looked already really big.
And the last one for me, the rematch with Tom. I guess in your perfect world, when would you want that fight to happen, and how do you think that fight plays out for second time?
As soon as possible, like I like to say, Paris, for example, is a good idea, but I know let the staff of the UFC work on it.